friends, Happy New Year. I want to just pull a few cards to see what we can expect going into 2025. So I'm just going to get a few cards. Already coming out is Sacred Workspace. So you might find yourself wanting to declutter your space, especially space that you spend a lot of time in, or things that can be produced in places like that, like an art room or a construction place or even an office. Excuse me. New life, reverse. Sacred workspace. Yeah, so having a clear space to create the things that you want to create. It's natural for things to get cluttered as we work and as we produce and as we get creative and as we put pieces together and write things out. But at some point it all comes together and then things can get cleaned out and organized for the next project. So it's kind of like keeping the production line flowing, right? There we go. It's also asking us to really kind of become student. In your job space, maybe there's some classes you need to take to level up or renew something, or just stay on top of the newest stuff. So we enter January with work to be done, things getting created. Oh my goodness. And new life reversed. I'm gonna pick these up here. Okay. Everything is falling. Everything is falling. It might feel that way with new life reversed, that things are falling apart. Maybe balls are getting dropped, or things are not being followed through with. So there might be a hiccup or some kind of blockage or stoppage in a project or something that you or people around you are working on. Okay? Especially since stuff was falling. Things get messy, you have to reorganize, you have to fix stuff. So, contemplation. What are you gonna do about it? All this chaos is happening, things are falling apart, things are going wrong. There's nothing that you can do about some of this stuff. Some of the stuff is out of your control. So how do we solve the problem? Okay, usually I'm getting the sense of, like when you hurry and then like you just drop things or you bump into something, or I don't know, something goes wrong because of the energy of hurrying and like rushing. It's so even when it's like, even when you need to speed up, it's like you have to, there's this need to just kind of breathe and not rush. So like there's a state, okay, there's a state between going faster and having mishaps, whereas like centering and just becoming like a well-oiled machine. I hope that I'm explaining that the right way. It reminds me of this one time I was doing this paper crane folding race with a friend of mine, and we were seeing who could fold the most cranes in a minute. And it was really cool. I actually got into this state where I was just like breathing, and I wasn't trying to hurry, but I was just letting my hands. We ended up like tied, but we were both going so fast. But I remember in the moment, I wasn't hurrying, and sometimes I would want to hurry, but I would resist. But it actually worked out really well, and it was super exhilarating. So kind of getting in that state to solve all this other stuff that's falling down. So it's the difference between a fast flow state and a rushed, hectic state. Because you have the same amount of time to do stuff, but it's the state of mind. Does that make sense? Okay. I want to get one more card, because after contemplation, then what? As we enter January, open to receive. Being open to receive. I know that's kind of vague, right? But hey, 2025 feels vague and intense, and it's almost like wild card, but it feels somehow weirdly exciting and dramatic. But being open to receive. So I'm also being drawn in this contemplation card to the labyrinth. I don't know if you can see that, but the labyrinths always remind me of a brain, but it's going, when you walk a lot, it's supposed to be a meditative thing for your brain, but I'm drawn to that. So I'm just going to say labyrinth for someone out there. Being open to receive. We actually have one in the town where I live, in a park. So we can actually go walk in a labyrinth. Go walk a labyrinth. Yeah, and being open to receive, because when you're in the state of contemplation, it's like you can get downloads. And before I pressed record, she's not here anymore, but the priestess was under the deck. So it's really about like your intuition and your night vision and being able to see in the dark, or being able to see a way when it's not apparent, you know, to anyone else, or, you know, there's maybe no obvious signs. But this is kind of like that. Getting in the flow state and receiving downloads in the next chapter is exciting. I want to pull some actions that you can take as we go forward. Okay, King of Wands coming out already. So immediately I think about confidence, going confidently in the direction of your dreams. Okay. Knowing, getting clear and knowing what you want, knowing what direction you're going in. And also knowing that it's in front of you. Like, this really gives me the energy of knowing that what you want is headed in your direction and it's coming to meet you. Like this king here is looking out at the subjects that have come to address him. So inner peace. This just really exudes confidence to me. And I'm not talking about the arrogant kind of confidence. I'm talking about the inner knowing kind of confident, like the calm and assured kind of confidence. So it's almost like knowing. Practice knowing that your future, or that your whatever it is coming to meet, is coming to meet you. And we have 3 of Cups. So by the end, well, I don't know why I want to say by the end of January, but because it's hard to put timelines on things, but there's something coming that's going to be worth celebrating, and that you can celebrate with others, and the stars underneath that. So whatever is falling apart right now, I see coming back together. And if it doesn't come back together quite in the way you think it would, which isn't to say it won't, because it could. But either way, it's going to turn out in a very hopeful and inspiring and celebratory way. And to look for that and to expect that, okay? And that'll help you navigate whatever is falling apart right now, if something's falling apart. Because this new life reversed, yeah, something got off to a false start, or there's something in the world. I love it. Okay, I love it. So I'm gonna some tea leaf cards. I haven't used my tea leaf deck in a long time, but it's really fun. Oh, there's career. So there's a message about career. Okay, hold on. I'm going to break down the decks because there's a lot of these. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Career. Okay, so we have career. We had honor and respect will come to you with the crown. But underneath the crown is apple, which is a temptation. So in your career, and I want to interject here and say, this is a general reading, but I don't have a lot of viewers. So if you're here and you're still watching and you're watching, it's my intention that there's something here for you. So that being said, you are sovereign in your own life. So you make the choices that are best for you. This is a guide map. Okay. So do what's best for you. But this is suggesting that in your career somewhere, there's going to be a temptation. So temptation will test you. And who knows what the temptation of that will be. But if you act with integrity, if you honor and respect will come to you. So there's an opportunity. That's interesting. Is there anything else about that? Yes. Okay. We'll take these two. October. So this could be related to this past October or going into 2025. I keep saying it. Fair woman. Dealings with a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Is this the same? This might be different. This might be something else. Broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Well, assuming that it's all career. There's one more here. Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Okay. So, temptation. I don't know. Put that where you want to. I'm a little thrown off for a second. Hold on. Okay. So I'll take them out in order. Career, crown, temptation. No office romances, guys. Come on. Keep it separate, you guys. Parting of the ways. Was there an office romance that went wrong? Drama. The tea comes out. Well, these are tea leaf cards. This could be gossip. I didn't realize that. Okay, but then, you know, the difficult part is over. Okay, so this was a little side story. And also feel free to use your own intuition in these readings. You know, maybe there's something here that's personal, a symbol or something. I'm going to get some themes to keep in mind. So ways to act in your best self. Right here, guys. Going into January. Ways to be your best self. As you navigate January. Well, this deck is tight-lipped. But no, it has a whole lot of stuff to say. Okay. And this is feelings now. Okay, guys? So, yeah. This feels like relational energy, okay? So I feel like you can apply this to your relationships with your loved ones or the people in your space-ish, whatever. So we have vulnerability. So maybe you feel vulnerable, or maybe it's the time to be vulnerable. We have empathy. So if you are feeling vulnerable, there's people around you. Maybe you have a close friend or something that can be like empathic or kind of understanding and provide like a safe space, you know, or just the space for you to be vulnerable, for you to be who you are, soft inside. Look at, because this, I'm drawn to the way this figure is holding the other, being held, right? And look, this is a very, like, this is a vulnerable position too. Like, being held while being vulnerable and surrendering. Wow, this is deep. Surrendering. This is a leap of faith. And it can be intimidating. It can be scary, but going into 2025, allowing yourself to go deeper in your relationships. Relationship harmony. Okay. So if we didn't know this was about relationships, it is, okay? It's doing this is a way to have harmony, okay? Teaching and learning and peace came out with that. Relationship harmony. We are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Yay. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Can add tension to that, or whatever other stones in the road. I don't know. Teaching and learning and peace. This feels like equanimity to me. Okay, so it's like both parties are giving and receiving, or like giving and getting, which is important. Give and take. This is very like Six of Pentacles energy. Okay. Peace, okay? It's that balance. It's the balance in relationships. Okay, you're on the same. And ensuring that there's a equal exchange will bring the ease and the peace and the calm and the comfort to the relationship. This is beautiful. I like that. This is beautiful. Okay, and we're going to end on some sass. I'm going to get my Rebel deck to kick our butts as we go into January and the new year. Okay, come on. Laugh. Laugh. Where's your sense of humor? If things are feeling serious, try to lighten up, or go watch a funny movie, or go to a comedy club, or just be playful and joking with your friends or something. Anything else? Get over yourself and pull your shit together. Come on, guys. Stop the office drama. Help people. Give back. Do good things for humanity. You need a hug. Okay? Surrender. Surrender. Hug. They even match, okay? We need one more. One more. I'm just gonna take the top one. You partied too hard, okay? You look like a shit show. Oh, you're a hot mess. Clean yourself up, okay? Also, yeah. Even in your head, like if you've been in your head too much, pull it together. Snap, snap. Chop, chop, okay? All right. I hope that was fun. If you're still here, thank you for joining me. Please like and share and all that, or just let me know. I really like to hear. Okay, talk to you later. Happy New Year.